G'day, JP here again, and welcome back to the MCS Zwift Racing Winter Program. Today we will feature a new course on the channel as we race the Saturday 2 PM 3R Mighty Metropolitan Hilly Race out in the New York circuit. It's a one-lap race with a total distance of 20 kilometres and about 320 metres of climbing. If we look at the circuit in a bit more detail, we can see there's a lot of ramps and rollers and a couple of longer, steeper climbs thrown in as well. Looking at the profile, the first significant climb comes at about the 3.3 kilometre mark. It's about 700 or 800 metres long and has some pretty steep sections of well over 10%. Next we have probably the main climb of the circuit. It's at the 8.5 kilometre mark, and it goes up until goes for about 1.5 kilometres, and again it has some pretty steep sections of over 10%. Looking at the final few k's of the course, there are again a lot of little ramps and rollers here and there, and the final run into the finish, the last 300 metres, is really steep, and it gets up close to 10% there as well. So a pretty bumpy course today, a lot of short sharp climbs. Hopefully these gears are up for the challenge, and hopefully my legs are too. If we look at the Strava leaderboards, the men's and women's KOM times are about 25 and 28 minutes respectively, so it's probably looking at a 25 to 30 minute race today. Well, it's time for me to get to the starting pens. I'll see you in the game for the race start. I've had so many issues today, I don't know if any of this is even going to last. Anyway, here goes nothing. Looks like there's about 4, 5, 6 or 7 A graders. My trainer's been playing up. I didn't even think I was going to get this thing going. It's windy and raining today. I've got everything tied down. The trainer must have got a bit wet. I only just got it picking up a signal a minute before the race. Here comes some more rain. So I don't know if any of this is going to hold together. I'd pretty much given up. Anyway, we're racing. Trainer's definitely working because I can feel those 2 or 3%, and the power seems good. It's raining and I've just had to move things around a bit. The screen could blow away at any moment, so if that happens, apologies in advance. Pretty makeshift here. It's been a hectic to get all this together today. I haven't really had a chance to warm up or anything, so this is a warm up, I guess. It's not exactly a warm up, it's going pretty hard. Anyway, the first climb will start at about the 3k mark, but it's a lumpy old circuit, a lot of short 10-14%ers here and there, so no really big climbs. We're just going through Central Park here, I quite like this. And then we'll be heading up onto those glass highways through the city. Okay, the climb just starts up here as we leave Central Park and we get onto these glass roads. It's going to get up to over 10% instantly. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Survived that first one, but only just. There's a few more of those short ones, but then the next decent climb comes at about the 8.5 kilometre mark. Looks like I got caught out napping again on that little descent. When am I ever going to learn? All right. Oh man. Oh man. I kept that gap for about 25-30 seconds, but now on the descent, they're just gonna pull away. I learned something this week. There's a team, DIRT, D-I-R-T. It stands for Dad's Indoors Riding Trainers. Funny, eh? I'm going to start a similar one, except the D is going to stand for something else. Comment below. Back in Central Park. It's B grade has caught me, as embarrassing as that might be. When you haven't got it, you haven't got it. Anyway, it's nice to have some company. One K to go. Final K. hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. Okay, so I finished in 10th. That's pretty bad. But anyway, the winners were way up. Just got to be awake. I don't know what I'm doing. Winner was M Rich. 29 minutes, average 300 watts, so that's pretty good effort. On a rolling course like that, there must have been a lot of big attacks. We'll check out his weighted power, his nominal power, if I can get my voice back. And saw that I sprinted way too early. Got a bit of a break on that guy, but way too early. He just sailed around me. Look at him, he averaged 307 watts, good on him. Great effort. EP14 from B grader in 9th. Look, 2 B graders ahead of me. Oh well, that's racing. Doesn't take much, and you get dropped. Now let's look at the ride report. So let's have a quick look at the ride report. So yeah, pretty much my same rubbish. Just below my best as usual. 20-minute power. Riding by myself, it would have been good to get a better 20-minute power there. I was just sort of tapping it out, but yeah, I was making no progress up ahead and getting caught behind, so that's that. Let's look at the timeline. Yeah, so first half of the race, as usual, gave it a good nudge up that first climb, but I think that's the first climb there, and then down here is where they dropped me. See, I dropped my power dropped right down. Let's turn that off. Yeah, and then trying to get back on that second climb, and then just riding tempo to the end, and some sort of a sprint at the finish as usual. Not much. Sorry, sweating all over my phone. Just put the towel on. So critical power. Interestingly, 1 minute power was decent. Through here, I'm just under my 6-week best, is pretty much where I've been riding the last few rides. Anyway, gonna have to do better than that for the next Australian one, because that was terrible. Okay, so we have the official Zwift power results are up. So the winner is Mon Rich with 28 minutes and 59 seconds. That is pretty damn fast. He averaged 300 watts, and you can see his nominal power is 349, so he's obviously put in a lot of good efforts there. Similarly, Rusty Devlin Charged Drinks from Team Innovation, you can see also there his watts and his nominal power, how they're putting in those big attacks, or they're able to put in those big attacks. And looks like I've maybe got bumped up 1 or 2 spots. There I am down in 8th, pretty much the last or second last A grader, so pretty poor effort really. Averaged 282 watts for 31 minutes, so got to be able to do better than that. It's just under threshold. And if you look at my nominal power, see I'm in the green, 297, so not enough, not able to put in those big efforts. This is my 3rd attempt at this race over the last few Saturdays. Every time something's come up. Once I missed the race start by about 10 seconds. Last week I tried to do it and my trainer just wouldn't work. I think it got wet because it was raining a bit. And today was an absolute disaster. If you could see what's going on around me, I've got sheets up, tied down, the wind's blowing everything around. That thing's come down about 5 times. I don't know how it held together. My trainer was wouldn't work for the 20 minutes before the race. I thought that was it. I moved it out a bit, moved it over out of further away from the edge there and away from the rain, and it seems to have just been able to connect. And after all that, I'm pretty disappointed with that effort. It's woeful. But anyway, stay tuned for Tuesday is the big one. It's the Australian Send It Series Race 4 out in New York again on the Lady Liberty circuit. Check that out. Even better, join the event, race on it. It's Tuesday, 7 p.m. Melbourne time. It's a great race. A lot of fun. 300-400 riders. It's really good. Otherwise, you can watch the live stream, check it out, or watch my Gilligan's Island replay the day after. Anyway, that's it for today, and I'll catch you in a couple of days. See ya.